Good morning, traders, and welcome to Daily Call today, Friday, the 4th of May. Before we get started, as always, please understand that any advice in today's session is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Okay, let's have a look at what's happened overnight, and we'll start off locally. Our trade balance figures came in at a whopping 1.53 billion, much better than the expected, and Australia has now recorded a surplus of 1 billion or more in each of the past 3 months. The Aussie US dollar steadied yesterday, putting in a solid day and finding some support at the 75 handle. From the UK, we saw the services PMI come in at 52.8. This was better than last month's woeful 51.7, but still came short of what we would call a serious rebound and did miss the 53.5 forecast. The cable steadied, but it was more from the lack of appetite of US dollars, as the GBP USD now currently trading at 135.70. Finally, from the US, we saw the manufacturing PMI miss the mark, coming in at 56.8 as the dollar lost the flavour of the week and lost ground against the majors. All eyes will be now on tonight's non-farm payroll numbers, and the question is, will they excite investors or will and continue the US momentum, or will they disappoint and the US dollar will lose more ground? So there you have it. Okay, let's have a look at our chart of the day. Today's chart of the day, yesterday's is a carry on from yesterday's. As I said, I'll show you yesterday's first of all. Yesterday we saw the GBP NZD on a daily, and I mentioned to you that we're looking for price action. If it should happen, we're ready to take the trade. But I also said if it breaks down a little bit, go back and redraw this line, because there is another point over here on the left hand side which I didn't show, which could come into play. So if I show you that now, today's chart is this one. It's still the GBP NZD, and what I've done now is I've caught this point, this one, and this one, and the setup is just as good as yesterday. This is the beauty of waiting for price action, because otherwise if you had just traded off that level, you would have made a loss. Instead, we didn't trigger a trade, and we're not just going to trigger off that line, so we're going to wait for price action. And should we get that, so today's candle is just in there, so if we get the price action that we're looking for at the completion of that candle, then we're ready to go on this one. So add this to your hot list, GBP NZD on a daily time frame. Alright, let us have a look at what's happening in the session which is about to unfold for us. We have, oops, I've gone the wrong way. We have at 11:30 this morning locally, we have the RBA monetary policy statement due out. And then the big one at 10:30 tonight, we have the non-farm payroll numbers, the hourly earnings, and the unemployment rate all due out simultaneously. So keep an eye out on that, especially anybody that trades US dollar against any currency pair. That could give it's a volatile period, and it could give major movements in the market. As always, guys, please feel free to contact us if you do have any questions. Follow me on Twitter at ChatFX for trade setups and breaking news. Most importantly, hope you all have a fantastic trading day. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you all on Monday for the Daily Call. Bye for now.